Guess who's on the show tonight? That's right, Cyndi Lauper. It's a joke. No, Cyndi Lauper is not here tonight. I don't think. No, definitely not. No, here's the thing. I bumped into Willie Nelson backstage and I scalped him. I didn't. That's a joke. No, I definitely didn't. Now, here's the thing. Willie sometimes has a reputation of enjoying Is Cyndi Lauper here tonight? No. We'll be right back, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Quietly now. Quietly, everybody. Quietly, please. Sit down, relax. Let it all go away. Imagine, if you will, you hadn't been professionally warmed up. Do you know what happened there when I came out every night? I see, that's the noise that's meant to happen. But I hit the camera and it didn't. Don't you hate when you expect a bang and it doesn't come? Story of my life. Guess what kind of day it is? Friday, yes, and a great day for America. That's what it is. It's been an amazing week this week. President Obama went to NASA headquarters this week and he said he wants to send someone to Mars. And I was like, and they're still deciding who to send. It was a very awkward moment, though, because Bill Clinton was there. He was like, we could send Hillary. And everybody's like, Bill, she's not an astronaut. She goes, yeah, but she'd love it. Scientists in the UK announced that they've created a designer embryo that's 1 part man and 2 parts woman. 1 part man, 2 parts women. Remind you of anyone? Anyway, it's a great day for us at this show. Willie Nelson is here tonight, everybody. Willie Nelson is here. Which I'm very excited about. Willie Nelson is he's an artist, he's an activist, he's a true outlaw. He's been called an outlaw for decades, not just for his attitude, because of his music, you see? Because back in the 1970s, country music on the radio was bland and lifeless and corporate, not like now. But then, you know, some guys came along and changed things a little bit. Willie Nelson, Waylon Jennings, a few others in the spirit of original Hank Williams, you know, they were branded outlaws. Outlaws are almost as scary as in-laws. Am I right, fellas? Hey, whoa. That was a real kind of, what are these Borscht Belt comedian guys and everything? Hey, outlaws, as bad as in-laws. Hey, that's right. Am I right there, Jeff Peters?
Love it!
Love it too, Jeff. But basically, an outlaw is someone who doesn't conform, a rebel. And there aren't many in music these days, except I can think of 3. Nick, Kevin, and Joe. The Jonas Brothers, yes. Why not? They wear purity rings. They don't conform to the rock star lifestyle. Lifestyle? What do you think of that, Jeff?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I know. No, the Jonas Brothers, what I'm saying is that they don't conform to the rock and roll lifestyle, so why can't they be considered outlaws? Well, it's very simple. Their music is crap. But if it were not crap, they would be outlaws. Hey, I know it's not fair I make fun of the Jonas Brothers. That's not fair. I'm sure it's very stressful being them. When you're on the top of the Disney food chain, there's always someone younger and more adorable waiting to take your place. Someone with bigger eyes and a cuter face. Someone who's even more adorable than you. It'll happen to you too, Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber. That's what I call him. I know the kids call him Justin Bieber, but I call him Bieber. Why? Because... well, let's just say he knows why. He's watching right now going, what the hell's going on? Anyway, what I'm saying is if you're a musician and you want to be an outlaw, your music has to break new ground. Now, the original outlaws of country music, they didn't give a crap that they might not get played on the radio. They didn't give a crap that their clothes weren't cooler, their haircuts weren't fabulous. They didn't give a crap about anything except staying true to their music and drinking whiskey, which is my kind of people. I've always been a huge country music fan. It's in Scotland, it's huge. I remember back when I was a kid, the Osmonds were very popular in Scotland. Now, I know they're not a country act. Just bear with me a second and I'll tell you why I'm here. Because I used to watch, on Scotland, we used to watch the show, the Donnie and Marie show. We used to get it in Scotland. We'd all sit around the TV going, look at their teeth. Have you ever seen such teeth? I'm not kidding. Everybody, there would be like articles in the paper. Oh, the teeth. And the people would talk about, did you see those teeth? I did. But I used to watch Donnie and Marie in the show, and, you know, Marie would sing that she was a little bit country, and then Donnie would say he's a little bit rock and roll. And it was as if, you know, being a little bit country or a little bit rock and roll was an either-or proposition. Donnie and Marie were the Kierkegaard of American music. You're welcome, philosophy students. By the way, that is the first time in human history that Donnie, Marie, and Kierkegaard have been in the same sentence. Anyway, Willie Nelson isn't an either-or. It's not an either-or situation with Willie. He's country, he's rock, he's a little bit folky, he's a little bit bluesy, a little jazzy. He even made a reggae album. Don't you! Don't you! This is not The Price is Right, you horrible bastards. It's true, he made a reggae album, Willie. Did we have a picture of Willie Nelson recording his reggae album? There he is, right there. There, Willie. I don't know what he's doing in that photograph. I think he's making some food with a lot of oregano or something. You know what I think about it now? I think the outlaw spirit is strong in country music. Quite a few country artists are take no crap kind of people. You know, they kick your ass if you don't agree with them. You know, big tough hombres, you know, big-fisted, two-fisted types of guys. Trace Atkins, he's one. Toby Keith, K.D. Lang. There's a few of them. You know that? Look at the teeth! You know that? It takes me back. You know that Toby Keith has his own restaurants? He's got a few restaurants in Oklahoma. I ate at one. I was at Thackerville in Oklahoma. I know. And I went to that because Toby Keith has a song called "I Love This Bar." So his restaurant there in Thackerville is called "I Love This Bar and Grill." So and it's good. It's a really good restaurant. And Jimmy Buffett has restaurants called Margaritaville, and I think Beyonce is opening a restaurant. If you like it, put an onion ring on it. I know that's a terrible joke, but in my defense, I did mention Kierkegaard earlier. Now, it's time for the commercial break, which is always a happy time around here, right, Jeff?
Love it!
Yeah, me too, yeah. This is when you get a chance to see all the wonderful products available in America.
Uh-oh!
That robot's got the worst comedy timing.
You don't know me, Ferguson.
All right, just hang on. I was going to say the worst comedy timing on the stage, and then I thought, no, that robot has the second worst comedy timing on the stage. That's what I was going to say, Jeff.
Love it!
Thank you. All right, we'll take a break. We'll be right back, everybody. Welcome back to the show. You probably noticed by now there is no Spanish word of the day today, nor was there one yesterday. This is because actually we've done now so many shows we've used up every Spanish word there is. And we're thinking about a language that has more words. Look, the truth is, I tried to learn Spanish and then I discovered, here's the problem, it requires study. Not really my thing. Application, study. So, there'll be no more Spanish word of the day. Hey. How many of you people speak Spanish? Exactly, none. All right, there will be more Spanish words, we just couldn't find one today. Look, if I had just gone by this and not mentioned it, hardly anyone would have noticed and we'd have skirted this whole controversy. But now, I've opened up the door to your emails and letters, which I look forward to. Because your criticism always helps me. What time is it now, Jeff?
Check that tweet and check that email.
All right, we'll do that then. Play the jingle.
Twitter is the thing with all the tweets. You and your friends stay in touch but never meet. So now the time has come to check the tweets. And your email partner, Ask Mode.
All right, what we got here then? This is, let's try an email. This is from Pedro. Oh, of all nights. This is from Pedro in Las Vegas, Nevada. Hey, actually, as it turned out, there's your Spanish word of the day, Pedro. Anyway, Pedro says, Dear Craig, I think potatoes are the ultimate comfort food. I can't get enough. What do you think? I think you nailed it, mister. If you don't like potatoes, then you're probably on a diet. I love potatoes, me. I love sculpting them into my favorite celebrities. Oh, yeah. That's my hobby. This is from Crystal in New Orleans in Louisiana. Or New Orleans. You know, once I was in Biloxi recently, and there was a band playing. I can't remember what they were called. In the casino, there was a band playing. Oh, what were they called again, Jeff? You weren't there. But they were great, and they were from New Orleans, and people from New Orleans really know how to have a good time, don't they? I mean, they really know. Well, it's pretty easy actually. You go to the bar, you drink as much as you can, and then dance. They're like Irish people without the potatoes. Anyway, Crystal says, "Dear Craig," that's one of those names, Crystal, isn't it? You don't know if it's a man or a woman. I found that out the hard way.
So, it ain't so, Craig.
Yeah, no, it is so, Jeff. All right, Crystal says, "Dear Craig, I was sick with laryngitis for a week and now my roommate has it. I feel guilty. How can I make it up to her? Any suggestions?" Yes. You have a roommate? Your name's Crystal? You probably want to have a little pillow fight. That'll cheer her up. This is from Anthony in Cotati in California. Cotati? You know, tatties are what they call potatoes in Scotland. Tatties. So a co-tatty is someone who's unhealthily attached to a potato. As in co-tatty anonymous. Do you know, once I was in a church basement area, and this person came over to me and said, "Excuse me, can you tell me where the Codependents Anonymous meeting is?" And I said, "I think it's about time you found it for yourself." True story, Jeff, true story. Anyway, this is from Anthony in Cotati in California. He says, "Dear Craig, when I get divorced, my wife kept the bong she gave me for my birthday. Please tell her it's mine." No, you're on your own, pal. You're screwed. All right, we'll take a break. We'll be right back. Tonight is a country music legend. He's a genuine American treasure. His new album, Country Music, is in stores April the 20th. Please welcome the wonder that is Willie Nelson, everybody. Willie Nelson. Willie, good to see you.
It's nice to be seen, thank you.
Well, I tell you, you don't disappoint me. You wore your hat, you're wearing black, everything seems to be working rather well.
Everything's nice.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good to see you. And I was looking at the album here,
right? And
track 7 is called Freight Train Boogie.
Right.
And a lot of these people in the audience tonight are hobos. And I was wondering. Did you ever do that back in the day? You know, ride the rails, hang out with hobos, or, you know?
Sure, we had a railroad that came through our hometown, and that was kind of like the pastime to catch a freight train and ride it up to Hillsborough or down to West. And
really?
I hope it slowed down enough where you can... Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, you're awesome. That's great. Do you still live in that same home? What was your hometown?
Abbott, Texas. Yeah, and I still have a home there.
Really?
Train still comes by.
Really? Did you ever just jump on the train?
I haven't in a while.
You should.
Yeah, that's right.
Hobos be like, "It's Willie Nelson." You go, "No, man, I'm a hallucination." Hey, by the way, it's Friday. Did you get everything squared away for tax day? Everything good?
Everything's cool.
All
no
right.
problem.
Just I was talking earlier on about country music and how you and Waylon and a few others back in the day kind of shook things up a little bit at that time.
We tried, yeah.
Do you think that country music is in good shape right now?
How would I know? Yeah. How would I know? You know, I think We have shows every year, and you know, got shows coming up tonight, and our shows are doing great. And I really can't criticize or comment on the other ones,
No, well, let me ask it a different way. What young artists are you looking at right now and thinking, oh, I like that? That's something I'm interested in.
Well, I knew I was in trouble back when they quit playing, you know, Travis, what's his name, Travis?
Travis Tritt?
Travis Tritt,
yeah.
And George Strait. I mean, I knew when they said these guys are too old that I didn't have a chance.
No, come on. That's all right. Now, do you still live in Texas? You still get a place in Texas,
live in
but
Texas,
you live in Hawaii as well,
Have
right?
a place in Hawaii and one in here in L.A. In
Really?
an apartment here.
3 houses?
Well, it's a little bitty house here. A little apartment.
Yeah. Do you in your house in Hawaii? Do you have a garden?
I have a lot of friends on the island who are growers.
Yeah. Yeah.
I saw your movie.
You saw the movie? Oh, the movie I did about marijuana?
Saving Grace.
Yeah.
Did you see that movie? Saving Grace.
Yeah. Now, you know, it is true, when I made that movie, there's a lot of marijuana in that movie.
I saw some of it, yeah.
Are you familiar with marijuana?
I recognize the plant when I see it.
Right. But we had to grow these special plants that had no THC in them. So all the crew were smoking the plants and not getting high.
Why were you doing that?
I don't know. I don't know why we did it. I mean, I was making a movie. The crew were like, this movie sucks. This is the worst movie I've ever worked on. That's the way it is. Do you ever, when you're out in Hawaii, do you ever think, you know, I could maybe go surfing or anything like that? Do you ever do anything like that, or fishing maybe?
You know, I'm not much of I like to watch the ocean, and I like to watch other people go in there, but I'm more of a hot tub guy. You know?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can imagine. You have horses, though, right?
I have horses, yeah.
Do you still ride them around?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I've got 74 horses now. So.
Holy crap. That's a lot of horses.
A lot of hay.
Yeah. That's a lot of...
horse
that's
manure.
right. Oh, no, officer, it's hay that's being brought in for the 7... Very nice.
Yeah, bring that bale over here.
Yeah. Now, when you're on, you're touring right now, right? You're touring around. You're the one that's got the biodegradable bus, right?
Biodiesel bus.
No,
right.
biodegradable. I thought it was where you just go out of town and then the bus disintegrates and you get a new bus.
No, that's me.
It's a biodiesel bus.
Biodiesel bus.
So it smells like French fries?
Well, you know, it could. You know, sometimes a lot of the biodiesel is vegetable oil, comes out of the restaurants, used vegetable oil.
Yeah.
And it does. Your tailpipe does smell like, not yours personally, but.
No. You were right. No, the weird thing is, you're absolutely right. It smells a bit like French fries, yeah. No. Now, so when you're on the bus, you travel with the rest of the guys, the band on the bus?
Sure. We'll have, I think, 3 buses, and me and some of the guys. My sister travels with me. And,
really? That's nice.
Yeah, she plays the keyboard.
Oh, right. Well, that's good. Did your sister ever kind of boss you around a little bit?
Yeah, I love for her to boss me around.
Really?
Slap me around a little bit. You know, she was my. We were close.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
We had our own thing going.
Yeah, it's sad. I feel kind of sad but interested at the same time.
Yeah. It was that. No, she's with me tonight. She's playing keyboard.
She's going to play with you tonight. But I mean, it's funny if you actually work. My sister actually works on this show, as well, and she kind of bosses me around a little bit. Yeah. I don't care for working with my family. I don't know how you put up with it.
Yeah. Well, you know, I haven't worked with your family. Why did you work with?
Yeah. Well, let's do a swap. We'll
do a swap.
Yeah, my sister can.
Sister swap.
Yeah. Isn't that a show on Fox? No, maybe not. Hey, did you ever do that on the country music television? Did you ever do the Cribs show on that? I love that show.
The Crib?
No, Cribs. It's like, you know, MTV Cribs, where they go around a rapper's house and he tells you how much everything costs.
Oh no, I didn't.
It's awesome. Well, they got the. Oh no, you can't have cameras going around your house. I'm sorry, man. That would make. That's not right.
It's out. No.
Yeah. No, that wouldn't be right at all. Hey, do you know who I was a huge fan of? Was Johnny Cash.
Yes,
when
me
you
too.
guys worked together, the Highwayman thing.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Yeah.
Waylon, Chris.
Yeah, that was something. You should do some more of that again. Not with Johnny, obviously. He's, but
No, I'd love to. I'd love to do another tour with Chris Christopherson.
Yeah.
Maybe Toby Keith.
Toby's great. Yeah. You know, is Chris Christopherson? Can he actually see out of these people little eyes of his? Because you know, he's got these tiny little eyes, and then I heard he was a helicopter pilot, right? I'm like, I can't let a guy with tiny little peepee eyes like that fly a helicopter.
I've never ridden with him.
In a helicopter?
No,
No, you don't want to.
No.
I mean, I'm a big fan of Chris Christopherson, but if he ever says, "Come on, Craig, I'll take you up in the helicopter," I'll be like, no, man. Not that he's offered. I will be honest. Yeah. Hey, you're going to come back and play for us then?
I'd love to.
Is your sister going to play the keyboards?
No, I have a group out of Nashville, some of the finest bluegrass players in the world that we just did an album with, and they're playing with us on this tour.
All right, I'm looking forward to it. Willie Nelson, everybody. My next guest is an actress and a comedian. Ever heard of that combo? Not on other shows. She stars in The Office, which is actually a very good show. It's on Thursdays on NBC. And otherwise not very good. No, never mind. It's a very good show, though. Take a look at this. Please welcome the lovely Ellie Kemper, everybody. Ellie Kemper. Very nice. What a lovely belt.
Oh, my gold belt. Well, you can't go wrong in black, I don't think.
You can't. Willie Nelson was wearing black.
I know.
That's awesome.
I know. That's when I knew I had the right idea. I'm
Really?
nervous. I have to say right away I'm nervous.
Because of Willie Nelson?
Well, Willie Nelson always makes me nervous, but also just this is my first talk show, so I'm
This
nervous.
is your first talk show? This is not really a talk show. This is like cable access.
Yeah.
Really.
I shouldn't be.
You're starting at the bottom, and that's good. You work your way up.
Okay, good. Have to.
No, that's nice. You can relax. You're amongst friends. We
Okay.
drink from cups made of snake.
Easy. Okay. I had one of those dreams last night where all of your teeth fall out.
Oh, that's an insecurity dream.
Absolutely. Like textbook, which I sort of felt like, really, brain, that's all you could come
That's
up
the
with?
best
Like,
you could come up with?
Yeah, it's, although I will tell you, okay, so in the dream, it's always good to hear about people's dreams.
Sure, well, it is a talk show, so you're good.
So I'll talk about my dreams. Okay. So I was at a picnic, and I noticed that my teeth were falling out, so I went to look in the mirror, and...
There was a mirror at the picnic?
Well, in the bathroom. Yeah, it was a...
Swanky picnic.
Outdoor...
There's a bathroom at the picnic? You dream big, girl.
I know. No limits with this one. Yeah. So I went, and so then I like moved my teeth, and that made the rest of them fall out. And I went out to get my mom to ask if I could if she could take me to the dentist. And my mom's like, I am talking to Peggy Noonan. I cannot. I don't really know who Peggy Noonan is. Oh, she's a journalist. I mean, I know that she writes. Listen, I Googled her this morning.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
Can I tell you something?
No,
I know, don't
not listening. No, what?
I have to tell you, I say that I know you know Mindy.
Mindy Kaling?
Yeah.
I love Mindy,
yeah,
yes.
Well, who doesn't?
And she works on your show.
Yeah.
Right.
And to her, I say, listen.
Right.
So that just made me think of that.
A lot of times people get me and Mindy confused. They're like, hey, Mindy. I'm like, no, I'm the other one. Belongs to that. Right.
I think that's what I thought. I was like, oh, this will be fun. I'm just talking to Mindy the whole time.
Yeah, but who's Peggy Noonan?
Oh, Peggy Noonan is, right. She's a journalist for the Washington Post. I think that's what I came up with when I Googled her. But why she was in my mind and why my mom would be talking, my mom doesn't know Peggy Noonan. I don't know.
Are you sure?
I think you just hit on it.
Yeah, I think your mom does know Peggy Noonan. Also, you have to be careful about dreams because Freddy Krueger.
You mean, well, wait.
He could come into your dream disguised as Peggy Noonan.
Oh my gosh. I hadn't even considered that until right now. Okay, well, this puts a whole new spin on it.
Every time I look at Jeff, I think of Freddy Krueger. Yeah.
Jeff is incredible. Right? I mean, or you tell me you know him better.
No, he's incredible. Don't say anything bad about him. No, he's something else.
He is.
He's like one of those vacuum cleaners with the proper amount of suction.
A perfect suction.
Yeah. Oh, do you like that?
Yeah,
I love that commercial.
I do like that commercial. It's sort of insane. It's a vacuum cleaner, but I do want to buy. Am I allowed to say what it is?
Yeah, I got one.
Oh, you have one?
Yeah.
Oh, is it as good as the commercial makes it
seem? Oh my God! I never thought anything with one ball should be so awesome. But it is.
Somehow.
Can you imagine if it was a complete man?
We would be blown away. No. Didn't mean it like that.
Not really cable. All right.
If Peggy Noonan is watching this,
Peggy will be furious, and she watches every night.
I know. I have no chance of writing for the Washington Post now.
Would you like to?
Well, no, I can't. No, I wouldn't want to. No, I don't have much of an.
Do you and Mindy hang out together and do little girl things and everything?
I have to say that yes. I mean, without making it sound.
Did you go to her birthday party in Las Vegas?
No, and I sort of wanted to bring that up. I wasn't invited, so never mind.
That kind of annoys me because I thought you were her friend. And now
you know what? I'll say this. I did not really know her then. I saw her on your show when she was telling the story, which I want to tell you something about that too. But I feel like I didn't really know her as well. I like to hold you in suspense.
Yeah, I'm like,
you're like, what is Ellie? Okay, it's about frozen custard.
Frozen custard, yeah, because Mindy got into trouble when she was on this show because I sent her to Love It's Frozen Custard, which is in the best, is the best frozen custard place I've ever been to.
Yeah,
also the only one, but it's great though.
Well, I
and it's in Las Vegas.
I haven't been there, but I would agree with you. I mean, if you are saying it's that good, why?
I know custard.
Well, that's why I wanted to ask. I'm from St. Louis, and there.
I've been there.
You've been? Oh yeah, you have. Have you?
To St. Louis? Yes, many times, twice.
Oh, have you been to Ted Drew's frozen? I mean, if you like frozen custard.
No, that's a frozen custard stand in St. Louis.
Yeah.
Oh, they eat a lot of kind of weird stuff in St. Louis, don't they? A little bit. That ravioli.
Yes, toasted ravioli.
Yeah, see, you're not meant to do that.
No, no, and if you don't know what toasted ravioli, it's I know you know. It's ravioli, which is toasted.
Yeah.
It's fried and breaded.
Yeah, I mean, trying to figure that out took me hours.
I was like, listen.
Yeah, listen.
To what it is.
It's toasted ravioli. I'm like, what?
How many times?
What? I don't understand.
But you couldn't wrap your head around it.
But you know what, though, is that I had toasted ravioli that had chocolate on it.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, that sounds incredible.
Actually, okay.
Well, wait, hold on. What were the circumstances? Did someone say, Craig, try this in chocolate?
It's like you were there.
Wait, between my dreams and my, ability
You seem to know a little too much about me, young lady.
You don't want to know. No, I don't know that. Well, but either way, so that seems like an unlikely combination, but I do think the savory and the sweet, have you had, I guess this is really, I don't know if it's hip right now, but like curry and chocolate? Like curry, like sort of...
You intrigue me.
I know. I'm a woman of mystery.
You are. Suddenly you've gone very mysterious. Curry and chocolate. Custard.
Yeah, curry and chocolate, and it's like well, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like a savory sweet.
It's a savory sweet mix.
Right.
I like it. We have to take a break.
Okay.
And then we have to come back. And then no, we don't have to take a break. We can just end the show.
No.
Really? I see. Yeah, because Willie Nelson's coming back. Yeah.
Willie.
That would probably annoy a lot of people if I just ended the show. And they're like, "The hell happened to Willie? Where the hell's Willie?" So Willie Nelson's coming back. He's going to do a song. So you, awesome. Young lady, get your
get out of here.
Yeah, but
I will.
I will invite you back to do your second talk show appearance anytime you like.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Oh, thank you very much.
And maybe next time you could bring some savory sweet. Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
Come back when Wolfgang Puck or a chef is on, and you can be part of the deal.
Thank you.
All right, we can make that happen.
Can we make that?
All right.
Okay.
country music legend. He's here performing A Man with the Blues from his new album, Country Music. Ladies and gentlemen, Willie Nelson.
If you need some advice in being lonely, if you need a little help in feeling blue, if you need some advice on how to cry all night, come to me. I'm the man with the blues. I'm a man with 100,000 heartaches, and I got a good selection, old and new. So if you need a little shove in fouling up in love, come to me. I'm the man with the blues. Being lonely, if you need a little help in feeling blue, and if you need some advice on how to cry all night, come to me. I'm the man with the blues. I'm a man with 100,000 heartaches, and I got most any color of the blues. So if you need a little shove in fouling up in love, come to me. I'm the man with the blues. Come to me. I'm the man with the blues.
Thank you very much.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Craig?
Well, what do you think, Jeff? Good show, bad show, in the middle, what?
Love it!
Love it. All right. I kind of loved it too. I have always been a fan of. I like to go like this when I'm starting a sentence and I don't know where it's going. I use that time for the long vowel sound to think, what the am I gonna say? So I went, You loved the show as well. And that's how it's done, basically. This show, anyway. You know, good shows, they practice first, you know. But I say all that rehearsing just turns you into the man. You know what I mean? Turns you into the man, makes you one of them. And I say, those people.